Hey, no be small wotoporous woto is going on in the Onis palace as different dramas surface on daily basis. As I am telling you right about now, it's about Mariam and Dr. Lizzy, as Mariam woke up as early as possible to lash at Olori Elizabeth, saying that if anybody has to leave the palace for Queen Naomi's return, it should be Dr. Lizzy, that she is going nowhere. Because as it stands now, the Oni has actually come out to call all of them to order, explain to them the reason why he would want Tadenikawo back to the palace and the mom. All right, guys, it's your girl Gifted Gist TV, and I'm here to give you guys another Obonge and interesting gist as usual. How has been your day? Hope it's going as planned. To my returning subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. To my first time viewers, thank you for stopping by to watch this video. Una face show and una shoe shine, una own no go ever fit spoil. Omo is still about the royals, as the Ooni of Ife call all of his wives together to tell them things that they need to know and the reason why he needs his son Tadenikawo back to the palace, and that the son cannot return back to the palace without his mother, because there is many prophecies going on that the more the son is outside, the more risky it is, that they need the son to return back to the palace ASAP. And now Queen Mariam, who has pepper body as usual, has come out to say if there is anybody that needs to leave, should be Dr. Lizzy, because she masterminded everything in the very first place. That she has been the one torturing Queen Naomi to return back to the palace, saying that Queen Naomi touching her husband on the head as usual. Now you all know now that if you want to get a man's heart, you need to be touching his weakening point. That she has been the one touching the husband's head, doing all of her possible best to make sure that Queen Naomi returned back to the palace. And now that they said, okay, Queen Naomi should return back to the palace, but before she will return, they will have to leave, which is other Oloris have to leave the palace, that she is going nowhere. That is Dr. Lizzy that will be the first person to leave the palace, because she masterminded the whole thing in the very first place. According to the speculations, they said the Ooni of Ife called all of them together and was like, he really loved them and they know that he loves them so very much, but that he cannot trade his son for anything in the world. You guess how that sounds? That his only son, he's not even saying my only son for now. According to the speculations, the information I am capping you guys now, the latest legit be say the Oni, the Kabiyesi stated it, that he loves them so very much and that he is not even happy letting them leave the palace in the very first place, but he just got to do what he got to do for his son to return back to the palace. And as they all know, no mother will want to leave her child to return without her being there, and that Queen Naomi will have to return with her son. And they are all aware when the Ifa priests and other prophecies like that were just coming, that the son is at risk outside the palace, and him now, he cannot risk his son for love, that the love he has for his son cannot be compromised. You understand how that sounds? That he loves them, but he cannot allow the love to override him, that he needs his son back to the palace. Now Olori Mariam stand up, she start a pepper body, say okay, no wahala if they say we should leave. The person that started the whole story of let Queen Naomi return, and I want my husband to be happy, whatever he wants is what I will do, since my husband loves Queen Naomi, let her return, that she will be the first person to leave, which is Dr. Lizzy. But Dr. Lizzy, being a very matured lady at heart, has not really said anything at all. She just overlook what Mariam is saying, because she knows that she's a drama queen. Somebody that has come out before, which is this very Mariam, that came out before and apologized to the Ooni countless times, that she has changed, she will not do this, she will not do that, has come out again to come and cause another problem. This one, e get as e be me for body. I was like, Mariam again. Why is her pepper body too much like this? But I don't want to really emphasize on this very issue. I don't want to say anything yet. Let me hear from you guys. Is what Mariam said the right thing to for her to have said, like for her to say that is because Dr. Lizzy is being the one masterminding the whole thing, that she should be the one that will go first? Or do you think Mariam should even be the first person that should leave the palace for every other person? Come down to my comment section below and air your view. And please do not forget to subscribe to Gifted Gist TV for more interesting gist and information. And please click on notification bell so as to be notified each time I drop a new video.